have been the key learnings from today's session from your perspective?
I thought the debate around the skill shortage was really interesting. That really ignited the audience. You could see a lot of people talking about where do you get interest in the sector, how do you bring people through, and looking as young as the primary school children. And I also thought the point around the armed forces and retraining some of those, that's an issue that we hear about with the armed forces. So actually the real enthusiasm and the real worry around the skill point for me was something that echoed the survey that we had done, but actually came through in the talk today, so I found that really interesting.
What do you think are the major areas of concern for manufacturing businesses in the Northwest at the moment?
I think there are a few things going on at the moment. Obviously, we talked about logistics and how in the Northern Powerhouse and how we join those things together. So I think that continues to be an area of concern. I think the uncertainty around the EU referendum does cause that area of concern. I think the sooner that those debates can be had and the referendum take place will help. And as I say, the skills shortage and attracting people to the area and being seen as an industry that people wanted to be in and an area that people want to be in, I think that continues to be something that we need to work on.
And finally, what do you think are the reasons to be cheerful for Northwest manufacturing and the sector?
I think there's lots of reasons to be cheerful, actually. I think as a sector, it is an exciting sector. I love going around factories and seeing how it works and innovation and what can be done there. I think the Northwest is ideally placed. So whilst I've talked about problems with logistics, for the Northwest, they have the fantastic Manchester Airport, which actually makes a significant difference. We also have two questionable football teams, but it does promote them in terms of the world economy. And as a global law firm, we both look at both the local issues, but how that fits into the global economy. And I think there is actually lots of opportunities here in the Northwest, so it is an area that really does excite me.